Thank you, Speaker. When I get back to my office this week, I had a number of Christmas cards in my mailbox, and they came in after we broke for the holidays. Now, I sent cards to the Premier and key cabinet ministers back in December. In those cards I wrote, all I want for Christmas is funding for the next planning phase for a new regional hospital in Windsor and Essex County. Speaker, in case those Christmas cards were never passed along to the Premier and the key cabinet ministers from their constituency offices, I'll put the issue back on the table again this morning. About 10 years ago, we saw the need and began the planning for a new regional hospital. We knew the Band-Aids and temporary fixes we kept paying for wouldn't do for the long term. Committees were struck, a location was chosen, the Health Ministry approved funding for Phase 1. In December of 2017, the previous Liberal government approved moving us to Phase 2, but didn't allocate the funding. Speaker, since the Ford government was elected, we've answered a ton of questions, but have yet to receive the funding and hasn't been approved. The ask is simple: $10 million to move ahead with the essential hospital planning process. Speaker, since there are no public consultations on the spring budget, this is as public as it gets, I call on the government to finally recognize the need and commit the necessary funding for this in Ontario's spring budget.